morning, Vanfam.
Welcome back to another episode.
This week we're parked up at Murphy's Haystacks and can see it out the window out there.
Which is pretty cool.
It is really awesome.
The kids are loving it.
That's right. In fact, if you're wondering where the kids are, they're up there exploring Murphy's Haystacks right now with the Whittles. So we ended up spending, what, 2 weeks camped on a beach up near Sejuna.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. And it didn't feel like 2 weeks,
no,
did it?
Normally I get cranky after like a week. I want to move on, find the next thing. I guess when you're traveling, camping with friends does make it...
It makes it so much better. But you can't get any better than sitting on a beach for free with views like that. Yeah. Dolphins leaping through the water. It was just incredible. Yeah. But unfortunately, we can't just sit on a beach in the middle of nowhere forever. We must continue. The show must go on.
It did get the sand in the van did get a bit annoying after 2 weeks though.
So the show must go on. So that's why we're now starting to head south and into the Eyre Peninsula.
Kind of into the middle of it. We're
going to bring you guys along on a road trip south. So we're going to get hitched up and get going. Alright, I am in a strange new car. As you can tell, I'm really good at driving a manual. Mark wanted me to have a go of driving the Land Cruiser. I think he might be trying to convert me into being a cruiser man. But basically he wanted to point out, or wanted me to feel how much power this car has, and I've got to say, I can really... It doesn't feel like you've got a van on the back at all. That's actually really impressive. There you go, Mark. I am thoroughly impressed.
So as you can see, Brett is driving. He's just giving the car a little test and to see how it feels driving our manual car with the caravan on the back. Sorry, Brett. Can you take it out of fifth and just sit in fourth?
Oh, really?
Yeah, just drive in fourth. There we go. So it sounded a little different. Yeah, so when we're towing, we always go in fourth.
Really?
Yes. So
it's
yeah,
2.5
this
grand.
speed's probably good. If the revs get too high, we're just going a little bit too fast, so just drop it back.
So you try and... Okay.
Yeah, otherwise we chuck through the fuel.
That's such a weird concept for
I know,
me.
right? So anyway, as you can see, we're still with Brett and Mel. So Brett's just testing out the car. He's just want to have a little drive to see how it feels towing with our manual car, with our Land Cruiser.
But after 2 weeks on the beach together, we decided we didn't want this to end. It's just so nice being with another like-minded family, and we just couldn't part ways. So we've actually come up with a way that we can all stay together for another good chunk of time, which we're very excited about. And I know for you guys that with 2 younger children, you have been struggling with the parenting and the dealing with the parenting chores. And I think that for you, I think it's really nice hanging out with us because we're giving you a bit of a break, aren't we?
Well, it's just been easier because Liam's happy playing with Kaylee and Owen. There's also two extra sets of eyes. So between Brett, Mel, Mark and I,
and Kaylee, who's almost an additional,
who is amazing with both Heath and Owen. It's just taken that weight off a little bit, so we're feeling really good at the moment. You all would have seen our video, Is It Time to Stop Travelling? We'll have more news on that later, but to be honest, this is just the mental health break that we needed, and I don't know about you guys, but we're feeling heaps better.
Oh, we are loving it. But guys, today we are heading to Talia Caves. We've only got about a 30-minute drive. We're going to check out the caves, and then from there we're going to decide if we're going to camp there or push on and find somewhere else to camp.
Yeah, so hopefully Talia's the one. We're going to go for an explore and just have a look around.
So we'll see you at Talia Caves.
See ya.
I think he might want his car back. What's going on, man?
You can have your beeping car back.
The electronics in it,
Beeps at me all the time.
Yeah.
Didn't even go over the line.
I know, it's like, man, I'm not even close to the line, it's just a skinny road.
Otherwise, it is quite nice to drive.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel the wind in that more, but maybe I'm just used to this and being as floaty as this is normally anyway.
It's probably just like that discomfort of not being comfortable in it.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel the wind in yours, and you're right, man, you can't even feel the van back there. It's like,
Until
it sits nice and stable.
Yeah. And
you feel the weight.
accelerates with a lot more power than I would have expected.
Told you, man. She's got some Land Cruiser power in there.
Yeah, Land Cruiser. All right, I'm going back to my pal. I wasn't sure what was the easiest direction, mate. How was the bloody road in?
Rough,
that
man.
was the roughest road we've been on here on the EP.
I reckon we should have stopped and let our tyres down a little bit. I'm afraid to open the caravan door.
I know, let's go see what sort of damage we've got in there, eh?
It's my fridge, that's what I'm...
We'll go in, we'll get ourselves comfortable, fix whatever damage we've made, but this is an absolutely stunning location, so once we're all comfortable and set up, we'll go and take a look around and see how beautiful it is here. Alright guys, we are set up, but I'm just going to have a little chat to you about what's kind of changed and what's happened over here in the Eyre Peninsula, and I believe it's the same over in the York Peninsula as well. Basically, we rolled into this camp and all of the sites were empty, so we thought we will park up, we'll grab this site, then we'll jump online, because they've changed it all over to an online booking system. And as we're setting up the internet to try and set it up, these guys have rolled in and they actually had this site booked.
And they're kind enough, we've booked the site next to the Whittles site 8, so they're going to pull in there for the night.
Yeah, we just had a chat. Like I said, look, I'll hitch back up and I'll
We'll
take everything down and we'll move. And they were like, well, let's see what else there is and we'll see what's in there. Because they're in agreement with us. The whole fun of camping and doing this style of camping is, you know, just going in and picking a spot.
You really don't know what the sites are going to look like
and
either.
It used to be free camping in here. You would just come in and park if it's available, then that's all good. Now they want to charge it and they've brought in this online booking system. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind paying the fee. It's a menial fee anyway. It's $10. It's a bloody bargain compared to WA. It's just the system. They've numbered the sites and they want you to book the sites, but you're coming in here, you don't know what site's going to work for you.
You don't know what you're going to fit in.
You don't know what works for you, and it's just really inconvenient. So I don't know if the Eyre Peninsula Council can get a hold of this and maybe consider just changing it to a system where the site's available, you can camp there, and just put a donation box for us to pay out the front.
Yeah.
So much simpler. And like, my point is that this just kind of takes away the fun of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
It really does. Like, these people are lovely and everything's going to be fine. We've just had to talk to each other and figure it out. But
which is
just,
really nice.
Just kind of pointing out how traveling Australia and camping in Australia is changing. And I wouldn't say that it's changing for the better. It's just not fun. Anyway, rant over. We're going to cook some lunch, then we're going to go and check out Talia Caves.
Oh, it's just as pretty as I remember.
There it is, Mel. Talia Caves. How's it feel?
I mean, last time I walked all the way to the back and nearly fell in.
Go on, let's see if we can get you falling in again.
No. Look how cool it is. Oh my gosh, just the water and everything. And it kind of looks like ice cream, like all the different colours. I just love it.
Are we going to go all the way in, Randy?
Do you want to go all the way in, Kaylee?
Dragon cave.
A dragon's lair.
Yeah.
Go find the dragon.
Dragon's lair.
I wonder how many people have like broken their butts doing this.
There's no real gentle way to get in.
There's no elegant way to do it, no. What do you reckon, Kaylee? Is this where the dragon sleeps tonight? Are we gonna make it?
Yeah.
Gotta climb along the edge. And up the cave. Legs in like that, that's the best way to do it.
And here comes a wave. Right. Here comes the water. It goes just if you.
My God, does that look delicious? We call these Big Mac wraps. We're still going to go and fry these up. That'll melt the cheese, but these are absolutely phenomenal. If you want to know how to make these, go back and watch our Ningaloo Shuffle video. About 15 minutes in, it's in the second part because that's kind of like a 4-part series. You can find the recipe for this, but yeah. Basically what's happening tonight is I'm cooking for Mark and Clem, Mel and myself. Mark and Clem have cooked for the kids. They've already eaten and they're just outside playing and living their best life. We are loving life, but we're going to go and cook this up, and after this I think we're going to go down to Talia Caves and see if we can capture the sun setting from the caves. Are you keen for that, Mark?
Absolutely.
Are you more keen than that than for eating this?
No, I need to eat. I'm pretty excited. This is actually my second time having these Big Mac wraps, and I am very excited for tonight's dinner. I am been salivating for the last half an hour watching Brett cook these. But yeah, hopefully we'll get down and see the sunset through the cave, because I would really love that, see that too. And he needs a little bit of help. So
yeah, we'll explain that when we get down there. Doesn't that look good, ladies?
Wow.
Alright, we're getting both dished up and I want to see the reaction. Hey ladies, we've given them about 30 seconds to cool, so you're still going to burn your tongues. Let us know what we think.
Oh, yum.
Oh, that's delicious.
It is the very best, is it not?
I think it tastes better than last time.
Well, no, but it's because I did less, and you know what? It's less is more. The last one I put bacon and too much cheese and stuff. I got it right this time. Alright, so Mark and mine are still cooking, and our potato gems are in the oven warming up. Once that's done, we're going to go out. We went down and we had a look at the caves, and it looks like that sun is going to set in the exact right position. So we're going to eat some dinner, then go down and see if we can't get a sunset photo. Oh, let Mum eat a dinner, Heathy buddy. Yes, thank you. Alright, we've left our run a little late. We've got 13 minutes until sunset. Dinner was just too goddamn good. I'm trying to get all the equipment ready.
You've even got your running shoes on.
Yeah, I'm going to need them because we're off. I do think we've got enough time to kind of cruise down into the cave and get ourselves set up. I reckon we've got about 10 minutes. But how good is the fact that we're actually just sitting here right in front of Talia Caves and we can do this? Last time I came here and I explored the caves, I was like, can you imagine just capturing the sun setting outside of the caves? But we weren't able to stay here, and this time it's like, we're here, we can go and do that. I'm blown away, I love it. And then last night when we camped on the haystacks and I was able to capture the sunrise over the haystacks, I'm just loving this road trip. I'll come up and grab that off you, Mark. Oh, wait till you get down there and see this. It's everything we had hoped for. Oh, you made it down. Almost.
I slipped into the mud. Yeah, I'm good. I slipped straight into the mud though.
That's actually probably sparrow poop, so. I tell you what, guys, you blink and you miss it. That was pretty cool. I'm really excited to go back to camp, process these. Hopefully I got a cool photo. Gonna head back to camp now, and I'll leave you with what it is that I captured.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire.
Well, the van's all packed up, ready to go. As you can see, we're the only people here. The Whittles have left. We're going to meet...
As has everybody else.
As has everyone else. We're going to go meet them in Elliston and decide where we're going to camp. We had to do some school this morning, so we just decided to stay here for a little bit longer, and we'll see where we camp tonight, a bit later.
And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
Sure, I'm glad that we washed the car in Sejuna. That was really worthwhile.
Well, at least it's not covered in like salt. It's just
We got the salt
dirt.
off.
It's just dirt.
Guys,
now.
that road out to Talia Caves is the worst road by far I've ever been on in South Australia.
Yeah, normally the dirt roads are really, really
We
good.
normally comment on how the dirt roads out here are like highways, but that one is super corrugated.
Super bumpy.
Anyway, we are onwards to meet Mark and Clem at Elliston, but we wanted to let you know why it is that we actually don't know where we're going.
Well, because we like it that way? No.
I mean, it is good like that, but we haven't booked a spot. Basically, we're waiting on information about a job.
We are going to be stopping for work. I may have been able to get a job doing some harvesting for 6 weeks. So we're going to stop still while we get a cash injection.
Because as we have explained in previously, the way that we've been funding our travels and living our life is Mel works remotely 3 days a week.
Yep.
But now a bit over 3.5 months ago, Mel lost her job.
Just as we were starting the business.
And that all happened right as we started the business. So basically we've invested a lot of money, a lot of our savings into starting up our business in the hopes that we could improve our financial situation.
And guess
then
what happened?
the moment we dumped all of our money and started up the business, Mel lost her job and we lost our consistent income.
That's correct. So I honestly didn't think it would be this hard to find remote work. I've been applying for so many jobs, it's ridiculous. And you make it through to like interview stage, and then there's someone slightly better, or they want someone who
It seems to be any remote jobs are very contested. I think there are a lot of people who would rather work from home these days, and now it's become
highly
really
coveted.
So it's becoming really hard. So look, if there's anybody out there that watches us that knows somebody who needs someone who can do remote administration and accounts work,
data entry,
and that kind of
really,
stuff, please reach out and let us know. That would be lovely. We'd really appreciate that.
It's been quite difficult mentally as well for us, because I stand around the morning and I'm like lost. What do I do? I've been schooling the kids a lot. We've been doing lots of games, but it's more the fact that now that I just don't have a job, it's really weird.
It certainly has hurt mentally. It's been really hard to deal with. It's really struggling because we're thinking, like, we've done everything that we've done in the hopes to make our lives better, and we're now actually poorer than we've ever been, which is, it's not a nice feeling, guys. It really is.
It's been helpful being with friends though.
Yeah, it's
lately.
one of the reasons why we have enjoyed hanging out with the Whittles so much, and it's going to be really fun. We're quite actually excited to stop for, it's going to be 6 weeks where we're going to be working, so not sure what's going to happen content-wise, but we do know we're going to have good friends to hang out with during that time, which will make our first ever stopping for work stint far more enjoyable.
And whether this becomes a permanent thing if I can't find a job,
if in another 3 months' time Mel's not been able to find a job, this may just become the way that we have to travel.
Everything will have to change. I don't know. It's so uncertain. And one thing we do know is we don't want to go back to our old life. We want to continue this life. So we're doing everything possible to try and continue that, because we really enjoy it.
All right. We let you know what's going on. Now onwards. I think there's a cool stop we get to stop at along the way, so we're going to go and check that out.
Now I love a good bakehouse. You know, it's funny. I did my apprenticeship as a baker, and I don't even cook anymore.
Welcome to Colton Bakehouse. We're quite late today, darling. What's left?
We've got some like dinner rolls.
$6 for a 4-pack of rolls, $10 for a 4-pack of fruit buns. Wow, that's quite
so good.
It's good. It's very hexy for fruit buns, isn't it? No. What do you do with fruit buns?
You put butter on them and eat them.
Well, I don't have anything to make burgers, so we don't really want white buns.
Can't we just eat them?
No, I would rather eat fruit buns.
I don't want to eat one.
Can we get both? Okay, you want to put the money in? I'd rather be here.
There's lots of money in there.
So we got both. What you got there, darling?
Fruit bun from a honey bun.
Yeah.
Sorry for our misunderstanding.
What sort of bun did the kids want?
Fruit bun.
What sort of bun are you having?
Fruit bun.
You're fruit bunning as well?
Yeah.
You didn't want to just have the white bun that you insisted that we get?
I want to have it with dinner.
So we've managed to catch up with the Whittles, and we have at a playground. The kids are out there having a good time. But we have no information from this job as to where the guys are going to be doing their medical, so we don't know where we're going. So we've been having a chat. It's supposed to get incredibly windy tonight, so we don't really want to camp on a beach. There's a bush camp that these guys stayed at last time. What was it called, sorry?
Nationdale, I think it's called.
Nationdale. So we think we're going to go in there because we can tuck in behind some trees and get out of the wind for the night.
Maybe
and
even
then
have a fire if it's not too windy in that spot, maybe.
Fingers crossed. And then we're going to tomorrow head down to a beach camp, most likely Greenley Beach, whilst we await information about your job, my darling.
Yes.
And your job, good sir.
Yes.
It's pretty quirky, isn't it?
Yes. Look at that, that's
There's
insane.
lots of lights.
Nationdale bush camping. I wonder if you're allowed to borrow the bikes, kids. What do you think?
They look a little old.
Well, some of them look good.
I don't know why they're all...
I mean, that one doesn't have a wheel, but...
Well, most of them.
So it actually says, please donate here, or... Did I say that on camera? Fuck off. I just don't know. I don't know. Would you call that a donation, or would you say that is the cost of camping? I would say that that's the cost of camping and not a donation. A donation is a choice, is it not?
Well, you could donate more.
Do you have a choice to contribute to donations, or...?
I guess the fish would
You're carrying dinner like you cooked it,
Oh, I
darling.
didn't cook it. This is all market clam. Thank you.
Mark, I just reheated.
Biggest for Kaylee, middlest for Owen, and littlest for Liam. What do you say?
What do you reckon, kids? A bit of a fire and dinner? Happy with that situation? So basically, we've had a special request put in. We cooked Van nachos for the Whittles, and they've asked for it again. So we're cooking Van nachos, and they are doing the kids' dinner.
Works out well.
Yeah, it does
But
work out.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here and thinking to myself, does it ever not like kind of blow your mind that you can just live in such comfort in the middle of the bush like this?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely, yeah.
we got a little hotel on wheels back there. We're out sitting by the fire. Beautiful dinner cooked with all the luxuries of a hotel. Can't complain with that.
Oh, yum. Oh. I think you're more excited than I am.
This is my favourite meal. Oh my god.
That's
my most
best.
impressive.
So you're quite thankful for Clem for special requesting a bit
Van
more Van
nachos.
nachos.
Thank you so much.
They're very cute.
Yeah, these are the best.
Van nachos by the fire, living the dream. Unfortunately, I can only cook 2 at a time in the barbecue, so the girls get served theirs first. You've got guacamole and sour cream to enjoy that. Then Mark and I will get ours, and then we're actually going to go on a wombat hunt. We're going on a wombat hunt.
I haven't seen a wombat since
Gonna
Tasmania.
find a big one.
It should be exciting.
We're
the
not
other
scared.
thing I worked out the other day, since the 5th of July, we have not seen a traffic light. And it is now like the end of October.
That's a long time.
And I could go another 3 months without
Yeah,
seeing
we're doing
one.
something right here.
You ready to put our nachos in, big fella?
Absolutely, I am. I am salivating just thinking about it.
Oh, it's got to go in. Would you like to do the honours? Sure. Because I'm holding the camera. They're just sitting inside on the table, ready to go.
Roger, Roger. Hi.
Ah! No, don't do that. So the van nachos in our little washing up free containers go straight into the barbecue. Bit of foil to stop them burning on top, and we'll take that foil off for a little bit of time towards the end of the cook.
Ooh.
And then after that we go on a wombat hunt.
Yeah, I'm excited. We saw one last night.
You didn't like it, Mel?
You know I love it, but I mean, I could lick it clean and then we can
I
use it
swear
again.
to God, I think we could pretty much use this tray again. How about you, Clem? What's the verdict?
So good. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Mark and I have just been talking. Our nachos is in the oven, but that light is fading, and I don't think we're going to get to do our wombat hunt unless we go now.
Yeah,
So
I think we'll have to just...
I think we might turn the heat off to the barbecue, come back and reheat it, restoke the fire when we come back and do that.
Sounds good.
Right, we'll go and rouse the kids up, see if they want to come on a wombat hunt. Children, would you like to come on a wombat hunt? No, Owen?
Yes.
You do want to come?
And he said no.
You don't want to come. Oh well, that's one less annoying child to deal with while we're out there. We're going on a wombat hunt. We're going to find a big one. We're not scared. You guys want to come on a wombat hunt?
Yeah, come on, he
Alright. Alright. It's just Owen's going to stay at home. Owen, you're going to look back at this when you're older and you're going to say, damn, I wish I went on more adventures with Dad.
Tell them to walk natural, and they all suddenly forget how to walk.
So Mel here has a little special affiniation. What's that word? Affiniation? Affiniation?
I don't know what you're
What's the
trying
word?
to say.
An affinity. An affinity with wombats. It's your favourite animal, is it not?
It is. I feel like it's my soul animal because
It's your spirit animal.
spirit animal because they don't get up until like 4 or 5 in the afternoon and then they're up all night. I feel like that's my soul
You'd probably
creature.
be a South Australian wombat if you could, because it's almost 8 o'clock before we go looking for them tonight. You're a spirit animal.
I reckon they're smaller than the ones in Tassie.
They're
fluffy.
significant. They're significantly smaller. All right, the wombat hunters have successfully returned home. Do you want to go make sure Owen's alive, darling?
Still good, buddy? I missed out on seeing a wombat.
Are you right in here? Alright guys, I think with that we're going to wrap up this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and we'll see you on the next adventure, guys.
Bye. Thank you so much for watching, Vanfam. If you'd like to help support our channel, you can do so by visiting our website at www.svedos.com.au and shopping at our online store. If you'd like to watch another video, YouTube thinks you might like this one here.